Hey everybody, welcome back to Avernum. We're getting towards the end of the game, honestly. I think today we're going to fight the demon, Adze-Haakai. Yeah. We're already here. We left the last episode off, so we can talk to Zolberg. We've already been through all of this. Okay. Button in his bedroom. Oh, okay. Didn't even know that was there. We have to go with this one. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Is this right? What are we doing up here? Is this not where we go? Ah, okay. Most of the contents of this box are worthless. Bits of bone, dried bat wings, Solberg's will. Fortunately, there is also a key. It's carved from a single piece of beautiful, flawless crystal. I have a feeling this will take me back, right? Yeah, okay. So, we have the demon up here. In the middle of the basalt floor, you find a small pool of water. As you look into it, you see an image. A gigantic demon paces back and forth furiously in a small black-walled room. It picks up a black... Oh, it has the black scepter. Looks at it in disgust and throws it at a wall. It turns and looks at a woman standing nearby. It laughs at her. She tells it to do something. It laughs and lunges at her, but an invisible barrier blocks it. You watch their stalemate for a while, and the image disappears. Okay, do I have to bring this key back to Solberg? Is that what I have to do? What are we supposed to do now then? I thought he was going to teleport us there. I thought that's what I remember reading. Okay. What do we do then? We have the crystal key. I'm honestly not sure. Perhaps we can... We went and got the key. Do we just take this to... I don't know. There's nothing in here, just that pool of water. Do we take this to the Tower of Magi, maybe? I'm honestly not sure. I'm sure there's an obvious answer that I'm just not aware of, but... let's head to the Tower of Magi, I guess. Where might we have to go? Back in here, maybe? Remember there being somewhere in here like a switch, right? You see a demon, tall and imposing. Fortunately, he, she, / it is kept from you by protective runes. I think we've already talked to this guy, right? Yeah. Okay. You walk up to a magical barrier. It sparks and smokes angrily at your approach. You raise the crystal key. The barrier wavers, then crackles, then opens. A burst of foul-smelling wind comes from the passage beyond. Okay. To the west, you see a stairway up to the large central spire of the Tower of Magi. Between you and it, you see ruins. The floor is cracked and scorched, broken weapons are littered everywhere. Dried blood is splattered on the ground, and the air is sweltering and reeks of sulfur. There are no guards. The core of the tower has been abandoned to darkness. The dark presence that has infiltrated the Tower of Magi is not far ahead. Interesting. Okay. As you approach the stairway, your scent wafts up to the sensitive nostrils of the guardians above. The servants of the Haakai lurk in wait, guarding the approach to their master. When they sense that fresh human defenders have arrived, they rush downstairs, eager to feed. Guess I should have done this earlier. We'll do a Cloak of Curses. Oh, they came from behind as well. I didn't even notice. Let's do Battle Frenzy. And I will cast Haste as well. I just realized we are like perfectly lined up for AoEs. That's a Cryos demon, actually. Don't know if that hits all of them. It does. Clicked the wrong button, but that's fine. Okay, not too bad. Nothing interesting on the floor. Okay. We'll quick save again and get ready. There's a body on the ground. Healing elixir, which I don't need. I have 7. You have 7, you have 5, you have 6. Oh, I actually have tons of healing elixirs. Let's take 2 of them there. And 1 to you. That gives 7 on each of them. Plus 4 here in case I need them. We're going to want to prepare up big time for this fight. So, we are going to start by casting spells, I think. Looks like we're not quite at the final boss room yet. This is a huge dome once used for grand magical experiments. The finest mages of Avernum came here to practice and display their crafts. Broken fragments of their work still litter the floor. Then they decided to bring a demon here. They tried to bind it and lost control. Now the raw power of the creature has warped the area. The floor and walls are searing hot. In some places, the stone has even melted, preventing passage. The creature is not hidden. You can sense it, not far to the north, waiting for you. It knows you are coming. You are sure of it. Okay. Okay. Clouds of thick gray sulphurous smoke appear to the north and south on the other side of the pools of molten stone. Then the vapors clear, leaving behind a band of cackling imps. Molten imps? Okay. I feel like we're going to be sufficiently over-leveled for this, which is good, which is what I wanted. Ooh. Nice. Let's go ahead and hit this button and go check out the body over here. Maybe we can get one more fight in for the level ups, or perhaps we'll level up mid-fight. 30 endurance. Has 10 melee weapon, 5 blade master. He's going to be a little better off against fighting Adze-Haakai. Go ahead and heal everyone up. Gives them regenerating as well. I guess, actually, I'll just go ahead and... Ooh, not a high enough level to break it. So, there he is. We will save, and then we'll pre-buff. So, War Blessing, Protection, Haste. We'll save. We don't have a battle frenzy going on, so perhaps I do battle crystal? No. Do I not have a thing for... I thought I had an AoE battle frenzy. Ah, there we go. It's a speed burst scroll. I'll do that as well. Okay. At last you face the demon imprisoned in the Tower of Magi. He is a Haakai, one of the lords of demonkind. He towers above you, a wall of solid muscle and thick scales. The broken remains of ruined shackles still hang from his wrists. When he sees you, he emits a low, rumbling growl. Arr, you humans finally send one to parley with me? I have been waiting. I have been bored. You notice a large locked box on the floor behind the creature. Who are you? I am Adze-Haakai. I am Lord of the Infernal Realms, Master of the Third Circle. You humans have dared to try to bind me. For this you will pay. Who bound you? Your pitiful mages, your Linda, I think she calls herself. She baited me here with an artifact. She had the power to hold me here, but not to compel me. Now we'll make sure you all pay. Magical artifacts? A scepter of onyx, a significant bauble that you have no understanding of. You won't just leave. Adze-Haakai laughs. First, they would not let me. Then they asked me to go. Then they begged me. Now they send you to drive me out. But I am here, and I will not go until I have been paid. Until I freed. What do you want? Oh, until I feed. I want rulership of Avernum. All of your treasure, all of your magic. I will feed at will, and I will do so for a century and a day. Where weak Gra Hoth failed, I will succeed. You mortals will be mine to pay for the insult you have given me. We will never submit to you. You still believe that? Then I suppose I must send a message. Your flayed body will do. The Haakai Lord raises his arms and advances towards you, claws at the ready. In an instant, you feel a cold chill seize your heart. The human body was not made to withstand the raw power of such a creature. As you brace yourself for its assault, the crystal pillars to either side begin to hum. What is this? Some deadly trap? One of the crystals in Adze-Haakai's hall begins to glow red. It is a soft light that makes you feel stronger when it strikes you. This is some beneficial magic of the Tower of Magi that the demon has not yet been able to dispel. The crystals in the ring around the eastern magical circle are beginning to glow, lending power to the protective circle within. Adze-Haakai inspects your weapons, smirking at how puny they are. Then his eyes fall upon Demon Slayer. He seems to shrink before it. What? The accursed blade has been reformed? Well, when I have slain you, I will make sure that it is shattered once again. Okay, it's said to go here, so... Looks like some of our stuff wore out. Maybe. Said to stand in the circles, so I'm going to stand in the circles. She already has Battle Frenzy, so I will just wait. Oh my, he's very tanky. Is he immune to fire? He is, okay. Then in that case... Let's see how much damage lightning spray does. 54. And icy rain. Okay. So probably around the same. Probably didn't need to do that because I'd be able to get it with the AoE. The eastern crystals discharge their power into the circle, creating a brief, powerful protective nimbus. The crystals no longer glow red, their power has temporarily faded. Adze-Haakai points at his target. Little mortal, you have your protections, but a lord of the third circle can command life and death itself. So, now as a favor to me, die. You feel a hand of ice encircle your heart, squeezing it, draining the life from you. Death curse. Okay. Then can I do... Perhaps I just do a mass curing. Okay, that doesn't get rid of death curse. What was it that got rid of death curse? There was something else. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep going at it, I guess. You will adrenaline rush. I was also in the wrong circle. I guess the red ones is indicating how much time you have, and that'll give you a bonus, so. You don't have any buffs I want to use, so I will just straight up attack. You, I want to recast haste. And you are going to do a speed burst for everyone. And battle crystal. I know he has Demon Slayer, and of course I'm not using it, but I'll do one shot on him, and then the rest on Adze-Haakai. Because that should finish him off. Okay, not too bad. I think we're a little over leveled, which is good. I'm hoping that that corner space counts as being in the circle as well. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Adze-Haakai points at his target, little mortal. You have your protections, but a lord of the third circle can command life and death itself. But then, at a moment later, the feeling fades. The Haakai snarls, "Curse the magic of this place. You've been protected now, but it will not last." Ah, okay, so that's what it does. It prevents the death curse. Unshackle mind. And we'll smite. What did he do? Oh, he gained battle frenzy. Yeah, pretty pitiful damage since I haven't been working as a DPS. He's mostly a tank caster. I am well aware that hybrid builds are not the way to go in this game as well. That they're quite inefficient, but so what honestly, I'm not even that worried about getting the buff. Not that big of a deal to me. Battle Frenzy plus hasted, so slightly more damage. Maybe it's just because of how much more powerful we've got, but this fight's actually a lot easier than even, like, the Lich fight that we had. The Lich wasn't that bad. Or the Lich was a lot worse than this fight here. At last, your attacks have seriously wounded Adze-Haakai. You don't think you have the power to slay him, but you are strong enough to drive him from this realm. Curse you, he roars. As a glowing rift to the netherworld opens behind him, I must retreat and reform. And yet, I promise you this, I will have vengeance. And then you interrupt his speech with one final blow. His weakened body tumbles backwards through the rift. It fades as he passes through, and he is gone. Adze-Haakai is gone. The Tower of the Magi has been reclaimed. Nice. Can do these level ups. Actually gonna go Endurance so she has a few more hit points, maybe. I guess we'll just keep going. We do that and that. Since can't get Spellcraft higher than level 10. Okay. Inside the box, you find a beautiful scepter, carved from a single piece of onyx. Whatever it is, the demon was guarding it. Now, if you choose, you can claim it as yours. That is, if you don't mind carrying around a powerful, mysterious, magical item. There's also a beautiful steel breastplate the demon must have found it while rampaging through the tower. Ho ho ho, my god. Well, that is fantastic tank armor for him to put on. If we compare it to what we're wearing now, it's just better in every way. We have one less, like 5% more chance to miss, but the riposte and the critical hit is cool. Fantastic. And we have the Onyx Scepter, which I guess is... yeah, it's a special item. Anything else in the room here? Doesn't look like it. And we are not powerful enough to dispel this barrier, but perhaps we'll be able to level it up. You know? So we might be able to, like, increase the level by 1 through this. Since this is, you know, the Tower of the Magi. This is where magic shit is. So it would make sense. I think Linda's workshop is over here. Got rid of that enormous demon for you. Are you pleased? She shakes her head slowly. Something is not right. I brought it here. You say it is gone, but I still hear it, or something that sounds like it. And now they say, that is, the humans say, things. Voices in your head? That sounds really bad. Not so bad. They say that the demon has drove me mad. That is a relief considering the other possibilities. Her head slumps forward. She wipes a tiny bit of drool. What do the voices say? They say that I must leave. I must go away. I am not welcome in the tower, in the Triad. One day they say they will make me go, when it is safe for me to travel. This is your fault. Because of you, I must leave. Leave me now. We do have level 2 Dispel Barrier, though. I'm curious if we can break these. Yeah, not all of them. Okay. Perhaps if we talk to X? He seems pleased that you are still in his presence. I guess you know that I banished the evil demon. He hands you a note, you read it. I have resumed my vow of silence now that my apprenticeship can continue safely. I thank you for your help. You have done a great deed here. Good luck to you. Kellner. He bows and returns to staring into the pool. Not you. Did you know that I defeated a demon and lifted a horrible curse in the Tower of Magi? Did you? There was a demon here. Suppose that I should reward you. I know a lot about the use of power to hurt, how to create a nasty, hostile spells. It can be useful information for a warrior. That sounds good. Will you teach me? Interesting. So, spellcraft and spellcraft for an extra 4% magic for both of them. And I'll buy 2 levels of mage spells for her as well. Cool. I wonder if there's anything else. I wonder if we can learn any more priest spells from the priest now that we've killed the demon, or if he wants something else. No. Already did his quest, so he already gives us the better spells that he had. Perhaps the alchemist will say something different now that I've beaten him. Let's go to Formello. Let's go talk to Solberg. He may even return to the Tower of Magi. What really excites me about quests like this as well is I know a lot of these locations are going to be the same in future Avernum games. Because if you didn't know, I do plan on playing 2 and 3. I have both of them, of the remakes. But they take place further in the future. So I'm curious to see how these events from the previous games actually are talked about in sequels. That really interests me. I've removed the curse from the Tower of Magi. The Haakai is dead. I know. I watched your battle from here. I regret that I wasn't able to help you more. Alas, the presence of Adze-Haakai was secret, so your heroic acts won't do much for your reputation. However, as a reward, I will school you in magical arts. Teach me about magic. Ooh, I should have held off. Okay, well, I can come back here once I get some more money. Getting my, Ah, shit, I shouldn't have bought those yet. His, spellcraft isn't maxed out, I don't think. So this is it was a waste. I messed up there. But for Cordelia, she's at 12 now. I don't think that can go above. I think it's done, so you have to wait till it's maxed out and then buy 2 levels to get it above cap. But whatever, I'm probably not going to get enough levels to max everything out anyways. Leveling is going to slow down drastically now. So we had a couple different places we can go. Perhaps we head back over to Freehold of Chios and then do some of this stuff up here. Because there's a ton more caves we can explore, and we're already here with the boat, so... I do want to go, of course, kill This. Where's the... Oh, where's my other boat to actually cross this river is the question. Does Fort Draco doesn't have a pillar either. Okay. I think I actually have to teleport to, like, Kotra, and then my boat might be down there. It's been a while, so I can't remember. Sometimes I record a whole bunch of these ahead of time, other times I just don't have the time to do it. So I'll record 1 or 2 and then have to record more later. Definitely handy to have the teleports, though. No, not down here. You can see the boat when it hasn't loaded. It might be... Yeah, it's by Almaria. Okay. Almaria has the teleporter, doesn't it? I should be able to teleport there. Unless I'm going crazy. Yeah. Okay. We'll take our boat up. I do... Like I was saying, I do want to go kill This as well. We're probably way over-leveled for him. But... that's okay. We will tackle the Slith Stronghold and do all that. Bad boat AI. Doing its thing. Oop. This is the Grey Mold patch, right? No. Hold on. There's a Grey Mold. I thought there was a Grey Mold patch here. Oh, hold on. That's over here. How did we get across there? Did we come from the other side? We gotta sail up through there. Okay. It was like, quite a few episodes ago when we came to the Freehold of Kias. It was probably like 3 months ago, 2-3 months ago for me, so. This all seems familiar now. For map completion. You look at the stone outcropping at the headwaters of this river. It is covered with large patches of fuzzy mold. It's green, but is an odd graying tint. Gray mold. 2 of them. Yo, that's nice. We have 3 now. I don't think we'll need any more gray mold for, like, the rest of the game, really. Okay. So if we want to get there, we'll have to get a boat probably at Barga or Erica's Tower. Well, it looks like we need a boat to get to Erica's Tower in the first place, perhaps, or maybe we can squeeze through here. So I'm guessing at Barga we'll have to get a boat that we can use for these upper portions. Hall, here we are. I convinced Letham to come. Kias smiles, and when he arrived, he said that he decided to come on his own. I did not believe him. He is a shifty sort, but his skills are considerable. Kias gives you a pouch of silver coins, a scroll, and a crystal. A decent reward, but better awaits if you continue to help us. What else can I do for you? Another mission of recruitment. A rare opportunity. The mage has actually been banished from Avernum. He is being sent to the Abyss. He is no longer in Avernum, but I am not sure if he has reached the Abyss yet. Find this fellow and see if you can get him to come aid us. A proper reward awaits you if you do. What was his name? Alas, the rumor was vague in that area. However, mages outside of Avernum are so rare that if you find him, it will be hard to mistake him. Where is he? Outside of Avernum, either on the way to the Abyss or recently arrived there. What was he banished for? Not sure. Nothing violent. Probably refusing to bend a knee to King Micah. I'll find out when he gets here, and if he doesn't fit in, he can just be rebanished. Kias grins. Okay. So, we met someone in the Spire Dungeons, I think, right? Fort Spire Dungeons. I think we met someone there, and that might be the mage? I don't know. That would be my guess, anyways. Who wanted to know about the Grey Mold patch? In Fort Emerald. Okay. Next time I'm around Fort Emerald. Now, the Dragon Pyrog is supposed to be around here. I imagine that's this here. Yep. Do a little bit of exploring. We got a tower. You find by the side of the secluded lake an ancient stone shrine. Inside you find a moldy altar. Strange markings cover its surface. Pray at the altar. You kneel and worship. You feel a strange dizziness for a moment, but then it passes. You feel refreshed. Okay. Some ogre business, probably. The passage here is blocked by a huge wall, extending almost a mile east to west, floor to ceiling. It has two huge gates in it, closed and bearing giant padlocks. Giant in the sense both that they are very large and that they were made by giants. Padlocks are much more powerful than their crude appearance would have you think. You try lockpicks, then magic, then brute force, but nothing gets them open. You don't know where you could find the key, but the huge giant castle to the west might be a good bet. Okay. These are going to be a lot of physical damage, I would imagine, so. Let's actually just open up with haste so that she can double cast. And hopefully I'll let them group up so that she can do that easier. I think that hits everyone. I was correct. I guess she needs Battle Frenzy as well as haste. Okay. We got another herb patch there. This would be the giant fort. Giant castle. This looks like the way to Barga here. Okay. 2 casters. Let's do War Blessing. Okay, I'll try and finish off this caster while hitting a bunch of these guys. Ooh, not quite. That sucks. That's great for us, though. Okay. He cast slow and wasn't even in range of anyone. Sometimes the AI in this game is not very smart. Good use of adrenaline. The giants are all dead. The roadway is clear, and the people of Barga now have fewer giants to fight. Yeah, so I guess we have the city of Barga here, which we have a lot of things to do there, and Not much time in the video to do all that. This huge yawning chasm stretches far, far to the west. Bits of trash littered nearby reveal its primary use, the giant's trash pits. Far to the west, through the mist, you see a narrow ledge running along the edge of the chasm. So this is where we could use this. So I'll probably explore that as well. At the base of this cave wall, you find a small, placid pool fed by a tiny creek. You can see your reflection quite clearly in it. Look into the water. At first, you see only your reflection. Then the image begins to shift, slowly at first, then faster. You start seeing the cave you are in, then your surroundings for miles in any direction. Then you see your reflections again. These moments of radically changed perspective were very informative. You feel that you know much more about the caves you are in. Oh, it revealed some of the caves around us. That's an interesting mechanic. Perhaps it had something to do with our cave lore? There's a dead giant here, apparently ambushed by a bunch of giant lizards. Among his stuff, you find a human broadsword, which must have been using as a dagger. Cool. See, this would be an interesting pickup to know that you could come get early on. Like, if you knew this was here, then you can get up to Fort Draco or even to Almaria pretty easily. And as long as you're smart about avoiding fights with giants who might wreck you, you should be able to come here and pick up that steel broadsword pretty early on, which would be very useful, I imagine. Okay. Well, this looks like everything in this area that we can see. We have to go see Pyrog, but maybe I'll go to Barga first. Not going to do all the exploration of Barga today. But I'll explore some of it. This is a tiny secret passage sloping down sharply to the east. It is far too small for a giant to fit through it. You don't doubt that this was intentional. Okay. Yeah, that looks like all of that. So we can't get up for any way other than this. On this end, anyways. Interesting. Okay. Well, we are going to explore Barga in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing. I'll see you all in the next one.